everybody, welcome to 2 Cents, where we talk about any and everything and give our 2 cents. Hot week this week. Had a lot going on between H&M, of course, 45 and shitholes, and even the double standard that is in sexual harassment. But without further ado, we're gonna get into what we came to do, and that is give you guys a great show. So let me get, of course, my gracious host, co-host, always on the line with me, Karumbe and Sugar. What up? What's going on? Shit. All right, so obviously this week we've seen a lot of we've seen America be America, and Trump's America, that is. So yeah, get right into H&M and being one of the coolest monkeys in the jungle. That's how we living. That's how we living in 2018. We're the coolest. We're the coolest monkeys, apparently. But it's funny. We gotta be honest with ourselves as a people and decide, like, are we gonna stand for something, or are we gonna just be mad about something for a week and then go back to shopping at these establishments that obviously don't value us. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't shocked when I saw it. I really wasn't. I wasn't shocked by any means. I was not shocked when I seen the ad for H&M. But it just highlights, I want to say, I guess, how much further we have to go as a people, because that had to pass through a chain of people before being released to the public. And I want to know why they felt that it was okay, to even put out an ad highlighting the fact that, I honestly, you could put, why not have if you're gonna do the ad thing, perception is everything. Why not have the white kid wear the coolest monkey in the jungle shirt, and have the black kid wear the survival expert? And you very well may not have as much as you have right now, but it would still been like an issue of some sort, I'm sure. But I think that whoever made that promo knew what the fuck they were doing. That's for sure. But Europe. Yeah. So, Shug, what was your immediate thought when you saw it?
Man, when I saw it, man, first I was like laughing, like, these motherfuckers are dead brave now. Like, the Dove commercial just got fucking criticized. That commercial 2 weeks ago. It wasn't even a month.
No, that commercial was not 2 weeks ago, Jeff. That was over a month ago. That commercial was 2 weeks ago.
A month ago. Still, nothing lasts for a week or two in people's minds, though.
Yeah, but that Dove commercial, they didn't show the whole full commercial. So people took it the wrong way. The Dove commercial was completely different. They only took that one clipping and started showing the whole commercial. If they showed the whole commercial, they would have got it. The point of Dove commercials was to show, hey, we're for all skin types. They showed a black girl taking off a brown shirt, and then it was another person, she turned into a white girl, and then the white girl turned into Asian or something like that. So they all turned into something different. So that's not the same as the boy with the shirt.
That's war in fucking Africa.
I disagree with the Dove commercial.
Because apparently they took out black forte.
Yeah, because they didn't show the whole freaking commercial. People only saw that one piece, and they took it wrong. So the Dove one was not. It was not.
Because everything is right now. Why would you do stuff like that?
Yeah. And that's really what it boils down to. It really boils down to that whoever's in charge of doing these ads could care less of how offensive it is, as long as it sells. And there are a lot of folks out there with, like, tunnel vision. I had a conversation through Facebook with a friend of mine who happens to be white, and he had implied that being a father and having two kids, that it's not uncommon for, like, to see monkeys on, like, kid clothing and you know, and which is true. And I've seen that. My little brother had stuff like that when he was smaller. But then he went on to say that you know, it's the media is making it and like racist when it wasn't. Well, that's when I had to like interject that, you know, yeah, there's a history of derogatory terms towards black people. You know, that it's a clear cut case of you know, being I would say discriminatory towards black, you know, said people with you know, monkeys and jigaboos and there's a whole list of names. Yeah. For instance, you know, go back to that Chappelle skit with you know, Clinton Bigsby, and you know, that monkey was on my hood. You know, so I mean, these are terms that they've known of in the public eye. So this is like, you not play dumb. It's not like, you know, there's like a 25-year-old in charge of H&M or something like that, and it didn't pass through the chain. Some people knew about this shit. So it's I mean, overall the mom didn't have an issue with it, so everybody else shouldn't really be tripping on it. But you know, that's neither here nor there, because if you felt the need to do something, and then like the backlash, like the response to this shit is like, again, some folks, black folks, going into H&M stores and like acting like monkeys and threatening employees. They're not the ones that did the ad, jackass. It's not them. You know, it's corporate. You know, you attack corporate, and you attack corporate by not going to their stores. That is how you do it. But I think they'll be fine without the money, about our money anyway. You know, yeah, I think you guys. So you said, what is a European company?
Yeah, it was a European ad.
Okay. I think they'll.
I don't know what reside, what their main corporate is from.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, because we have H&M in Japan, they have H&M Poland, you know, other places.
Right.
I don't know who's that area that they, you know, because they might sell it there, but they probably won't have that same shirt here in the U.S. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they'll be.
I put myself for my daughter monkey sometimes, you know, and because she's wild, you know.
Yeah,
you know,
I think they'll do.
Sometimes I have to catch myself in public when I, you know, because people might, you know, some people will take it wrong or whatever, but you know, I understand that, you know, there's, with, you know, calling black people monkeys, that's being a racist connotation. You know what I mean? But sometimes I don't think of that when I call my dog a monkey, because, you know, she's wild. She's everywhere. You know, they don't sit still. They like, you know. But you know, sometimes we do. We call our kids monkeys. You know, so I don't know if maybe that is how his mom perceives it as.
Right.
With thinking, you know, like, hey, you know, I should have thought this through a little bit more before I had my kids put their shirt on. I don't know. You know, like you just said, you know, they have like clothing with monkeys on them, and you know, all kinds of kids wear them and stuff, and that's what we call our kids. But
yeah.
And the mother was from I forgot where she was. His mother was from.
She's from Africa, right? Ain't she from Africa?
Yes, she was from some country in Africa. So I mean, you know, she felt that it was okay. I don't know. I don't know what their intentions were with that shirt.
Right.
You know,
no one does.
He just so happened to be the one.
No one really does. All we know is that, you know, that we recognize the derogatory description towards black people. That's what we do know, and the fact that we see that as the consumer, they should see that as the supplier. That's really what it boils down to. But you know,
they probably do an ad with that boy. They just you know, not just get away with the commercial without the shirt. You know, sell the shirt. Don't do the commercial with kid in it. You know, nothing like that. Just don't.
Yeah, coolest monkey in the jungle, and
shirt and that's it.
Yeah, but what we're gonna do, you know? Let me see. What else is happening? So, do you? I don't even know if I even go to. I don't know the last time I bought anything from H&M anyway. I take it back. I think I took my kids. I think I took my kids there. I took my daughters. I think I took my daughters there. Matter of fact, during Thanksgiving, like on Black Friday, I think I went. I think that's where we went to get shit for them. So I mean, I've already contributed, you know. But oh well. We want to get into this. I guess this basketball jersey shit that went down in Ohio. I mean, Jeff, you know a little bit about that shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, the back of the jersey was like it said, what was it, Negro, like spelled out with knee and then grow on the back of it, which is clever. And then what was the other term that they used? Oh, coon. And coon, yeah. So monkey, Negro, coon. But you know, these terms don't mean anything, right? You know, they didn't. There's no harm. There's no harm in that, right? Fuck out of here, man. We see what the fuck is happening, you know, and yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. We call bullshit on that. That's what that is. So, like, yeah, I want to know I want to know why was it cool enough in Ohio to do this shit?
Yeah, you cool.
Like, who's what area of Ohio is this?
Because they played a couple of games with those shirts, and no one said anything. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. It's a bit.
And America is not going to be great again. We can't make any worse.
He's just reversing a lot of. He's reversing a lot of shit that's happening. That's what 45 is doing. He's reversing. He's reversing everything Obama did. So Obama apparently did do something in his 8 years. It's hard to say because if the 45 is reversing everything. So now you can say Obama did something.
Apparently, they said Obama ruined the country.
Yeah, and I guess the poor people. You know, they should be happy now that they got somebody in there to fight for them. You know.
They ain't out for nobody.
Yeah. But how did they even find out about these jerseys? I mean, who was it? You know, that how was it? I wonder how was it reported?
I don't know why it wasn't even allowed. Period.
Yeah.
That just tells you about that area. Like that area, if they were playing games and no one said anything, that just lets you know about that area.
Yep.
And the areas that they were going.
They interviewed these genuine about it. Like,
Yeah, I agree. There obviously is a level of acceptance out there for ignorance, and yeah, so they condone that shit, and that's I wonder how far that is from Akron, where the king is from, LeBron James, where he from, out there, but. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure LeBron will be outspoken. He's pretty good about being outspoken about shit like that. And that does not reflect the entire state of Ohio, but it's just a level of certain group of people who are quite ignorant. But you know, we control what we allow to get to us. To be honest, we can either do something about it. You know what I mean? You can be upset and post something about it for like a week on social media and then go back to your life, or you can actually do something about it, you know. All right, so the other thing this week, double standard in sexual harassment. We mildly touched on it on the Locker Room show. Be sure to check that show out once it's uploaded to the YouTube channel. Be back on iTunes soon enough. For more outlets for the show, but yeah. So Genuine was on this I think it's like British or whatever. I think it's like a European version of like Big Brother or something like that. And I forgot the transsexual woman's name. I think India is the first name. I don't know the last name, but they're sitting there having a conversation and talking about, like the difficulties of being a trans, being like a trans woman. And they asked Genuine, like, would would he talk to a woman if she told him that she was a man before? And he was honest. He said no. He said no. And then, like, for whatever reason, the trans woman tries to, and I hope I'm using obviously the politically correct term for this. I in no way mean any harm to offend anyone that may be listening that is of the the transgender community, but so the India goes to try to kiss Genuine, and Genuine shies away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like the internet is like was up in arms about this shit. So you're telling me that a trans woman can kiss anybody they want with no penalty, but if a guy goes up to any random woman walking the streets and tries to kiss them, there's no harm in that either, right? That's what we're to understand. Sexual harassment is sexual harassment, my people. I need that to be clear. Unwanted touching is unwanted touching. So I I was quite taken back by the fact that people were upset about this shit. Like, and we live in a world where what that shows, and you can take it how you want to take it, is that the transgender community has more rights than even blacks. To say no. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even you can take it as blacks. You can take it as more rights than men. Either way, it just doesn't make any sense. Why is it that when one group of people gets rights, the other one, it takes away from another group? You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know. That's that fuck shit. So I mean, Suge. I mean, what was your? I mean, you being a woman, what is your thoughts on this shit?
I mean, if he don't want to kiss a transsexual, then he don't want to. I mean, why? What? I don't see why the upward. Why is such the outrage? He don't want to kiss this particular person. What if he was gay and he said he didn't want to kiss a straight woman? Y'all don't get up in arms about that? I mean, come on now. It's dumb. If he has a preference, and his preference is not to kiss a transsexual person, then that should be the end of that. Should be no issues with it, no problem.
Right.
You don't want to kiss a homosexual, you don't want to kiss a transsexual. It was a freaking dude. They had a dick. He ain't with that. Look how cool it is. He ain't with it. You can't force him to do that. You can't get mad because he didn't want to kiss you. You even ask that man what his sexual preference was. You just gonna go for it and don't even tell him. And then you find no, you can't do that. If he doesn't prefer to kiss a transsexual, then he ain't got to kiss one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We pick and choose what we want to internet bash. So like, Genuine had every right to decline that shit for sure. And let's be real. Like, there are some transgender women who actually look like like women. Like, even from me as a straight man who's attracted to women, that motherfucker wasn't attractive. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like not even to confuse, because there's a lot out there, a lot of trans.
Throw your ass down, boy.
I ain't trying. I'm sorry, if a girl turning to dude, I'm not kissing your ass.
Like, listen, the thing is, unattractive is unattractive. Let's just say Genuine was into transgender women. If he ain't attracted to you, he ain't attracted to you. That's pretty much what it boils. You know what that boils down to. So yeah, sexual.
You know what it boils down to? You know what? If anything but straight, then you focus or something. That's what this shit boils down to. Anything but straight, then all of a sudden you're focused.
Yeah, we phobic. I'm a phobic to bullshit. I got bullshit phobia. Yeah.
It seems like nowadays we're being forced to conform to transgender and everything else. Like, we have to, you know, they have rights. I understand what they have rights and this and that, but at the same time, we lose ours in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be that way. That's you know, if I identify you as a male because I've known you to be a male your whole life, then, well, damn it, that's just what I see you as.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Again, I'm not even gonna begin to try to even, you know, cause like I said, you know, said in the locker room, you know, I don't know. I'm ignorant to the fact when it comes to like the transgender community. I don't know enough about it to even like speak on the shit. But I do know that sexual harassment is sexual harassment. Period. You know, I mean, yeah, you have an issue with, like, again, you know, as far as like how like Jeff, I believe it was you know, Karumbi and Mike was saying, you know, because you make this decision that you're no longer you know, feel that you're a man, or you no longer feel that you're a woman. Now everybody has to you know, adjust to make you you know, feel I don't know, validated or what, or have you. Yeah, that can be said. There's, you know, there's truth to that. But there's a lot of confusion. You know, that can go along with such. You know, that, like, as far as folks not, I would say, not understanding what or even how to deal with such. You know, it's like it's very new to the public eye. You know, so just like still trying to try to read the instruction manual on this shit and figure out exactly what is, you know, what's what. Yeah. So 45 also this week, let it be known that you know, what is it, what countries did he talk about? We talk about Puerto Rico, is it the Virgin Islands, and wherever else they call it. I believe refer to these people as shitholes. These are shithole countries or whatever. I want to know, in what land is it okay for the president to refer to anything as shitholes, and it's okay. I just really want to know America. I would really like to know America's response if Obama had said that shit. I really want to see if Obama had said, like, places like, I don't know what, like Wyoming or wherever, where there's not much there. They barely got cell phone towers and shit. If he were to call that like a shithole part of the country, how would that, you know, what would the response be?
Obama wasn't impeached. He was gone by then. Impeached, assassinated, something. He would have been gone.
You know, so I mean, it's just very interesting how, you know, how white privilege is carried out in America. Yeah. You can deny a white privilege all you want, but the proof is in the pudding right there. You know. Yeah. That, like, he's able to say this and just carry on with life like it's nothing. He can call football players sons of bitches. He can grab a girl by the pussy, and nothing happens. He's untouchable. He's a Mr. Untouchable. He's like I said, Teflon Don back in the day. Teflon Don. You know, we called him that. We called him that last year, but you know, I mean, he's just going to refer to, you know, refer to these countries. You know, they're actually going through the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's terrifying to think about what's going to happen in this presidency, or the 4 years in the 3 years remaining, and also with the issues going on with North Korea. Like, I know it's only so much that you can say, baby. And that's why I can be the one that really just speak on this shit. But
I think once he goes, North Korea should fizzle out.
North Korea always do that. He'll always try to start some shit and then back down after a while. And then come back out of the woodwork again and go back again.
Well, he told y'all he's only a finger away from the button.
He can do whatever he wants, because you know what? China already told North Korea, y'all do something stupid if you want to. We coming after you.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So, they get a lot of their stuff from China, but they cut them off or trying to come after them. Guess who was North Korea now?
All right. So Karumbe, I mean, what was your thoughts on this whole shithole shit?
It's front fault, man. That's the same motherfucker talking about to use your samurai spirit. The motherfuckers that be shooting trash and paper towels in the fucking trash can on people. I mean, oh wow,
there you go. There you go.
This motherfucker is like walking around. This motherfucker make like if Bad TV, the Living Color was alive today, they have endless fucking material, yo. Endless material.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me let y'all know Mike on the show. What up, bro?
What's happening?
Shit, man. We in here talking about 4-5 Teflon Don and these shitholes comment. Yeah, we just finished touching on and I was letting the folks know out there listening about this, when we talked about the transgender thing, and you were talking about like because you decide that you're no longer a man or a woman, everybody else has to basically adjust to your thoughts on shit and make you not feel offended. You know what I'm saying? But what was your I guess thoughts on the shithole comment?
That's how he truly feels. I mean, he ain't hide it, so
yeah. He is who he is. He hide right out in front. He doesn't wait until like these private parties to say that he doesn't like a certain group of people. He just basically talks about it.
Going crazy. They'll try to like spin it with some other shit a week from now. They're gonna try to spin that shit. He ain't gonna try to spin it in his fucking favor after he just call a fucking country a shithole.
Yeah, it's bogus. You know how he feels. I mean, it's like, and it shows what like the lack of effort that he put forth towards helping any country outside of himself. Really, so Trump country. That's it. The rich, fuck the poor. The poor people think that that voted for him believe he's going to make change for them. It's not happening. It's not happening, Captain.
That was retarded.
Yeah, you just got fucked. Like I said, Scar has taken over the Pride Lands. I said that shit amongst inauguration. It's a wrap. You waiting for Simba, and apparently some people think that Oprah is going to be the fucking Simba and take this country back. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, to be honest. We don't know. I mean, we don't know reviews on shit. I mean, like it's becoming they're becoming a mockery of America now. Not only Oprah, but The Rock said he would run for office. We're good. I think we're no, I mean now like all these years that people put in before like to become the president, but like what does it mean now? You know what I'm saying? All these years you spent running the Senate or running, being a governor or what have you. Now you can just come off a sitcom and be like, you know what, I'm gonna run for president. Yeah. No, I mean Oprah. I mean, if it indeed is true, I'm pretty sure Oprah could garner a lot of votes. But she's also going to highlight the ignorance in America because somebody's going to say some shit for sure. They're going to say some shit. One, about her being black. Two, about her being a woman. But that I wouldn't let that stop. Stop. And of course, I don't believe it would stop. Oprah from going forth with that. Highly intelligent. Intelligent black woman, and she had her words. Her words can move mountains. I mean, she had a great speech at the Golden Globes. Empowering women, and so. I wouldn't. I mean, it's great in the moment, But from an overall perspective of having Oprah Winfrey as your president, that's something you really have to think about. But I don't know. Maybe she'll give away. Maybe she'll give away. What does she give away at her shows and shit? You get a car, or something like that. So maybe she'll do that for America. Then again, it might be great. And then didn't she do that shit with the KFC? Everybody get a free piece of chicken or some shit.
No, I want a car for me, but I don't want no cheap food. I want a car.
If that wasn't targeting.
I don't need no car for Oprah. It's the last thing we need.
If that was not targeting a group of people, you get a free piece of chicken at KFC.
Free education or a free car.
Boondocks was so ahead of the curve, man. Like they predicted that Oprah would run for president back in 2006. Man, that shit is funny. Now,
if she president, would that make Danny Glover the first man?
I guess so. Yeah, Miss. I'm talking about Mister.
I think that would make Gail the first lady.
You got it. Damn right, Mister.
Yeah, you're right. Y'all
Yeah, it's like Mister. They gonna hire. Yeah, Danny Glover. That would be right. Danny Glover being the Danny Glover being the fucking first man or whatever. He'd be Mister. That's right. He still would be Mister. That fits right in. That goes hand in hand, man. And they were light years ahead. Whoopi can be a Secretary of Defense. That's for sure. Because she will defend. She can talk. Whoopi can talk her ass off, man. So that.
Yeah, Whoopi is the president. Lord have mercy. That's necessary.
The crazy thing is, though, even if she do run for president, people gonna be black people, especially, get overcritical of her ass.
Of course. It's anything.
Insane.
You ain't seen criticism until you see Black Panther come out.
Yeah, they talk about boycotting that movie because Orlando Jordan is dating a white woman.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B.
Yeah, we had talked about that shit. I mean, what would it make any difference if she was Asian?
Hating ass people. The movie is out here.
Motherfuckers upset about the wrong shit.
A movie for a stupid ass reason like that. Yo, I swear, man. I want out, man. I want out. I want out of this shit.
You want out of the cage? Yeah. It's like I think our priorities are in the wrong place if we're getting more upset about someone's dating preference than like making change within the black community. Personally, I don't think Michael B. Jordan dating a white woman has any effect on the economy and the amount of jobs that are opening up, or the opening a business or anything. It's not preventing me from opening a business and shit. So, or buying a house. That's his preference. He can do what the fuck he wants to do. You're upset because he dates outside the black community. Okay, fine, whatever. There's plenty of people out here, You like what you like. I'm sure there's white men that like these black women. I'm sure there's Asian men that like these black women too. And vice versa. There's black women that like Asians and, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's here for, you like what you like, man. Some folks like vanilla ice cream. Some folks like chocolate ice cream. Even some like Rocky Road, butter pecan, pralines, all kind of shit. It's you like what you like, man. Fuck all that, Oh, that boundary shit, man. Umar Johnson got motherfuckers tripping. You know, like nope, you got to date only black. That's it. You know, but I've heard.
I guess it's a thing when there's certain people that like don't like their race for working certain quality. It's like want to date a white guy with your hair. It's crazy. Like,
And that's
like Cardi B's comment recently.
oh yeah, Cardi B about her. Was it her news?
About her hair, about her teeth. Like, I get they mad at her because my mama, you know, being black and shit. Like, that kind of shit. That's when shit is like, what?
Well, think about where she come from. You know, think about how she talks. She is who she is.
That's how people. I grew up like that. I had girls that say that. Oh, I want my kids.
So it's like, you know, you gotta. It's only but so much you can expect. You know, at that point, and that's how I see it. So, she clearly isn't I wouldn't say knowledgeable enough to know you know that there are blacks with a pretty good grade of hair. When I used to have it, I used to be one of them. So
I wouldn't call it good grade of hair. That's the problem with us. They call it good. It doesn't matter what type of hair you fucking have.
you know, it's just,
Oh, you shouldn't call it because it's straight and it's not nappy. It's good. No, that's the mentality that we all grew up with it, and it should not be that way.
Don Imus said nappy headed hoes.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did. Yeah, nappy head hoes. And did he lose his job for like a day?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what happens. They get suspended with pay.
Yep.
We should not be teaching them that. We should not. We shouldn't be teaching them the same shit that we grew up with. That mindset and mentality has to change.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, that's people gonna think what they want to think regardless. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how much improvement we show as a people. I mean, Trump still sees what he sees. You know, that's again, you know, like to refer to like a country as a shithole, and a shithole that has a gang of natural resources that you try to milk from, but it's a shithole. But I digress. You know. And so that is that's the shit we're dealing with here, you know, here in America. I wanted to get into something that I suffer from for sure. I mean, you guys are, you know, married now. Maybe the guys can relate to this, you know, before marriage. But why? I mean, I can answer for myself. But why do guys tend to shy away from like titles when it comes to relationships? I would definitely want to go with the woman on the panel first to know her you know, your thoughts on this. Why do you so Ev, why do you feel like guys tend to shy away from you know, like titles when it comes to like dealing with a woman? Like they'll do everything else, but you know, as far as like saying that that's my woman or something like that, why do they tend to shy away from that?
I think maybe because they don't see it as a big thing. You know, like they don't really put much thought into it, or you know, say, you know, I don't know, maybe some guys just don't see it as something that they need to do.
Yeah.
So they don't, you know, it's not no thought is put into it. You know, not saying that they shy away from it, but they just don't, you know, they just don't think to be like, oh, I got a title now. You know, they don't. Some guys probably just don't care for that. You know.
Okay. What about you, Mike? Why do you feel like we as fellas tend to like shy away from the thought of you know of I would say claiming a woman or whatever?
It could be a multitude of things. Some people may not like titles because they feel as though they're being owned. So it's kind of like not necessarily a loss in power, but it's kind of, you know, is weird. Like you don't necessarily like, some people don't like checking in. You know what I'm saying? Like feel like they gotta let their spouse or whoever know. You know what I'm saying, all the time, like where they going and stuff like that. So people like, you know, like I guess.
But some people just see it as just as it is. It's just the title. You know what I'm saying? Like some people view it as if they get married, nothing changes, and it's just by law you're now married. But other than that, I mean, you're still gonna do the same shit you was doing. So.
All right, Karumbe, man. Let me know what's going on. What's up with us in titles, bro?
All right, I can hear you.
Title.
What about like? I couldn't hear the phone was down there.
Yeah. Why do you feel like men tend to shy away from like titles when it comes to like dealing with relationships and shit?
I don't know, man. Cause like I don't know. I seriously don't. I feel like if it doesn't, I seriously don't know. I'm more like, man, idol kind of doesn't change anything. You know what I'm saying? Like if you with somebody and you love somebody, that title doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll give you a better perspective for everyone. For instance, you got a woman that is into a guy or whatever, and they talk for like I don't know how many months, and she really just wants to know where this is going, and that's what it really boils down to, where this is going. But the guy won't tend to commit to the fact that that we are like that I will say he's committed to her. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, again, this is it's a loaded question. It's a loaded question, and like Mike said, it could be a multitude of things. I'll speak from experience, from me dealing with the women my entire adult life outside of being in a relationship. Was it this theory, this thing that you're taught at a very early age that you're supposed to get as many girls as you can? Yeah, that's a factor. So if you commit to one, that rule, that whole mindset is gone out. But then again, that's still an immature way of looking at things. As far as like being able to have like so many women. And with so many women comes so many problems, and it's vice versa. So women don't get offended by that. When you dealing with so many men, you're gonna have so many issues. Mentally that you're gonna deal with. But for me, I would always get to a certain point. And again, I've seen many. It was a video. It was like a tweet that this guy put out, a long ass tweet, and he broke it down to the point like how we tend to make a woman. We go out of our way to get this woman's attention. She very well may or may not, go for it the first time, but we go all the way to get this attention and get her to open up to us, and like again, she starts to feel a certain way for us, believing that we're not like everybody else that she's met in her life. And then we get to the point of like we're at the crossroad where you have to make a decision to like, okay, I'm gonna push forth with her. Yes, she's gonna be my like either she's at that point where either I'm gonna be I didn't know what this is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you get caught like a deer in the head, in the headlights. When it comes to this, and it could be a fear of the unknown, it could be a fear of not wanting to hurt her, it could be a fear of not wanting to be hurt, or you just want to play the field just a little bit more. Or like I was taking a couple polls this week about this question, and I've heard having the cake and eat it too, commitment issues, and I can say that me personally, for a long period of time in my life, I've felt that way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it was. It was me. It was a lot of selfishness on my part. Not like to the point where I turned off. Like I'm so used to like, again, talking to women, but not allowing myself to get close to them. If that makes any sense. So I would, I would again do all these things that, a woman would want a man to do. And even, even go as far as having intercourse with these women. But when it came down to like on some serious shit, that is where my immaturity would highlight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, so you done got me to this point where, okay, you obviously have you have no problem laying down with me, but as far as making me your own and building something with me, now you're now you're absent, you're quiet, and you're unsure of yourself. But you seem pretty sure when you know, you was unhooking my bra or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it puts me and any other guy like that, makes you look at yourself in the mirror and like, how long are you going to do this shit? How long are you going to continue to break break hearts? And I kind of like put certain women in a position to where they feel like there are no more you know a good men in the world. And so it's just something, you know, again, for me, I didn't realize what I was doing because I was still, you know, hurt people. So again, you just carry, I mean, and, you know, I'm not making an excuse for that, but that is definitely played its role in why I would, like, you know, keep myself from, you know what I'm saying, allowing myself to love a woman, because maybe you don't know, maybe you don't know how to. That's another that's another thing. And it's that fear of failure, you know what I'm saying? Like, being a perfectionist, you don't want to fail, but failure is progression in a sense. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you don't know unless you go through it. You know what I mean? Like when you first, for us gamers, you know, me, Karumbe, Mike, we play games or whatever. So that first game, the first time you play a game, you might get your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's I don't know what, Friday the 13th, 2K, Madden, Grand Theft. You're not gonna know what you're doing the first time. You're going to make, you know, like, mistakes with that shit, but you get better with it with time. You know what I'm saying? It's like a continuous process of just not, you know what I'm saying, giving up, which is how I imagine these, you know, these guys who are, you know, you guys being married or whatever, how you make it through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you gave up the first time it got hard, I mean, where would you be right now? You know what I mean? And this is just something that, you know, you learn as a, you know, you learn as a man, you know, going through these struggles, at least for me. So I'm at a point now where I'm trying to definitely learn from you know, I want to say my mistakes, and, you know, kind of like do the right thing for the right one. And so we're just gonna, you know, that's pretty much my stance on this whole shying away from title. I hope that kind of like answers some questions for, you know, some women out there that may be wondering, why the fuck is he doing what he's doing? You know, he's doing what he's doing. The guy that's in their life that's like, you know, shying away from the shit. So yeah, that's just my stance on that shit. You guys got like any rebuttals, response to all I just broke down?
I feel like whatever is discussed in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, stick to your guns. Like, as soon as you start breaking whatever was agreed upon, you know what I'm saying, like, say, if y'all was like, oh, well, yeah, we just gonna be friends, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the other, and like, cool, and then it evolved to something else, y'all need to sit down and ask the question, like, all right, are we gonna do this or what? Because if you just run in and don't want to see your pants, and then some shit happen, and then you be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm ready to commit, like, hold on, we ain't talking about that, you know what I'm saying, then there's gonna be an issue.
Right.
So you can't necessarily put that on the guy or the girl or whoever, don't, you know what I'm saying? Just things just need to be revisited if you feel as though it's going to evolve. Or unless you say you're going to be friends, just stick to being friends. My personal take on that is, like, I honestly think sometimes, it's like some people say, oh, you should wait for sex, this, that, and the other. If you already know you got in your head, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, like 90% of the time, people will be like, if they're attracted to a person, they can see themselves having sex with that person. And a lot of people also make that like that plays a big part in if they want to be with a person or not. So instead of waiting, getting wine and dine and then all this shit, and then you come to having sex later on, then you have it, then you ain't happy, then you want to leave. You know what I'm saying? You might as well have done that in the beginning and just got that out the way.
Right. Yeah.
Get tested out first.
That was Shug, that was important for you with Karumbe. You had to know how the equipment worked.
You know, people don't show their real selves when they first meet you.
Yeah, they don't.
Yep. Yep, that's a show too.
It's like when you at work, you meet somebody at work, you're like, oh, I think this person cool. Yeah, shit. We need people I can't stand this motherfucker. That's how that shit works. That's the real. That's the reason for the world.
Yeah.
But as soon as a guy or somebody comes out and says, "Oh, I'm just trying to fuck," you know what I'm saying? They're like, "Oh, like what the fuck? Like what this and that?"
It take like I have this as a guilty thing. Like I don't. A lot of people, it takes me a while to like accept because I'm always trying to find something on that. You know, I'm like, I ain't say like I'm very untrustworthy when it comes to people. So if you keep in my circle, then damn, you must deserve that shit.
Yeah.
So like that's just how I am, man. Because I know people don't show their face when you first meet them.
No.
When you first meet somebody that's not the same, then you go out with them a couple more times, you're like, damn, this nigga great. Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, they have to see how
You know how people are, like after a while, man, you don't see that shit. Like,
Yeah. Cause I tell you about this one dude, man, I met, and I'm gonna tell you about this one dude I met in the Air Force, man. I'm just getting into my room, and this motherfucker roll up on me on fucking Bay Orderly, and was like, "Yo, you new here?" And I told him, "Yes, sir." And it seemed like a pretty cool dude. You know, he drove around this Mazda 6, and then from what I understand, you know, he goes to the mall, right? With this one cat named Pablo or whatever. And like this lady was you know what I'm saying, waiting for this parking spot. And he says to Pablo, "Hey, I bet you I'll take that spot from her." So like the lady moves, and the nigga parks the car inside the spot that she was waiting for, dog.
Man, he evil as hell.
He evil as shit, man. Like people ain't shit. And yeah, Jeff, we talking about your ass. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Yo, that motherfucker did it. Mike, I bullshit you not. That motherfucker did that shit, man.
It's like a dog-eat-dog world, man.
That motherfucker. Not only that, they went to the fucking restaurant and the chick walked in and shit, man. That shit funny.
You know how I'm all front. I don't hide this shit.
Yeah. Motherfucker dumb, dog. I met some stupid fucks in the Air Force, bro. I ain't joking. He called, man. What did you say? What the hell did you say? Yeah, you said that that one cat in the dorm, he had on them fucking like them shredded pants or whatever. You talking about he had frosted mini wheat pants on or some shit, man. That shit was funny.
I'm not going to see him after Seattle.
You don't know how I am.
No. And then you put them dirty ass dishes on that dude's bed.
I don't play, man. That shit you gonna know all day.
This motherfucker savage, bro. Yeah, motherfucker savage.
My roommate did because he didn't watch. I brought somebody to the house. He had like nasty ass shit. I put the on his bed, yo. Fuck that nigga.
That's an asshole if I've ever seen one, bro. Motherfucking asshole. But you know, so Ab, you know, obviously we're getting to the end of the show. What's your rant for today?
Oh hell, I didn't even think of much of my rant today.
Rant should be people who sit on their phone all day, you know.
How about husbands who are video gamers complaining about their wife? Don't want to complain about me being on the damn phone.
That was a shot. That was a shot.
Open up a whole can of worms.
Yeah, that was a shot right there.
Yo, I'm about to go to the gym.
He gonna go to the gym and come back and get on that PS4. And I'ma do me.
I'll be on the phone.
Whatever.
I'm going to eat dinner. Oh.
And he should.
But that was a great rant for the day. I want you to know that. That was a great rant. Right.
Ranting about somebody's about to make her meal because I like her.
I still cook better than him.
Yeah.
I still cook better.
We're all up there for life.
So whatever.
No, motherfuckers is silly. Yeah. All right, Mike. You got anything you want to lay on the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, if your kids are doing that fucking detergent pod challenge,
Oh yeah, we ain't even talk about that shit.
Ass right.
Yeah. What are you? That's my question. What the fuck? That's that zombie bullshit. When motherfuckers eating tablets or something and eating people, dude, like what?
They ass on the spot.
I mean, damn, I used to eat glue as a kid, but this shit getting out of hand right here. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Hold on.
You ain't seen
What y'all talking about?
Ebony. You have not seen these kids doing this. Why is everything a fucking challenge too? I fuck social media with this challenge shit.
For real.
Bitch, do the. How about this? How about you do the detox water challenge? No, I want to show me some shit that's gonna help me. What the fuck are you eating? Why are you eating Tide with bleach?
Ew. I would eat my kids. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
You too old. That's shit you catch your 2-year-old doing when you was busy on Instagram.
It's called natural selection. Those people who do shit, they can die out. Natural selection.
This motherfucker stupid. I'm tired of your savage ass right now. That's why I'm gonna ask you what you want to tell the people. God damn.
What you want to tell the people, Jeff?
Yeah, Karumbe.
He said that's natural selection.
They coming up to eat Tide and pass away, then they don't need to be here.
They not passing away though. They just eating shit.
And eventually they will. Somebody's going to die from this shit.
These bad ass kids. I swear. This is why parents need to be more active in their children's life. It don't matter how busy they are with work. They need to find some time out of that busy ass day to pay attention to what the hell their kids are doing.
I used to eat baby powder.
I knew a girl that used to eat baby powder. I don't know what the hell was wrong with her, but I hope she don't do it anymore. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Yeah, my mom let me loose one time. She was like cooking or doing something. I was going through all her shit. I ate baby powder, tried to drink perfume and shit. Just a dumbass kid in Cuba. Little stupid ass 5-year-old. But yeah, that's the dumb shit.
I don't know because I'm scared of cats, but she don't do none of that crazy stuff.
That shit creepy. That shit creepy.
It really is.
That shit really creepy. What I got? Black Light. What is this shit? Black Lightning. New show on CW. It's a black comic book character. Believe it's DC if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think Black Lightning. Black Lightning is DC, so be sure to check that out. Get all the fake comic book fans to come out and support that shit. I think he's married to a white woman too, so maybe the TV ratings will go down. Retarded shit. Seen it all, man. I tell you, Dave Chappelle's married to an Asian. Don't support him. Don't come to my shows, bitch. It's like dumb. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Right there. So we shouldn't support Serena Williams because she married to a white man. Yep. Don't nobody buy no tennis. I don't want anybody to buy a tennis racket, no tennis balls, none of that shit. Leave Serena alone. Don't give her any funds because she's married to a white man.
Nobody support Tay Diggs.
Nope. Nobody watch Stella Got a Groove Back. When that shit come on FX, turn the shit off. That's right.
Sidney Poitier, nope, don't support his ass either.
Yep. When you see Sidney Poitier in the street, tell him you don't know me. God damn it. That's what it is. T.I. too. T.I. was with Tiny half white. So half the time don't pay her no mind. Shit. Listen to half of T.I. CDs. That's what you do then. Shit. I'm listening to half of Urban Legend. I'm gonna listen to the first goddamn part. Motivation. Better get on your job, shawty.
Yeah. Listen to the aggressive trash and listen to that,
listen to the second half of King, because that's what the bangers is right there, goddamn it. Them motherfucking bangers right there. The second half of King. You can listen to the first part of Paper Trail. That shit bang right there. Paper Trail was dope. And then that trouble man CD shit. The first, yep, that's what I do. The first half of Trouble Man. Who else? Fuck, Michael. Michael loved white. Yeah, Michael loved white people. So didn't he have kids by? Yeah, he had. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand that whole kid shit.
Yeah.
Cause them niggas don't look like him. I don't see it. I don't see any reflection of Michael Jackson. But so that means we shouldn't listen to Billie Jean then, right? We shouldn't listen to Beat It. None of that.
Actually, you think he did that shit on purpose though? You know Elvis Presley didn't like black people.
Yeah. I wonder. So we shouldn't listen. Yeah. So what? We shouldn't listen to Elvis. Yeah. I just want you to see the logic, people, and your stance against people who date outside their race. Whatever.
Ain't nothing wrong. Not dating outside of my race was a big mistake, but I mean, I did it, That's
So we should only listen to what? Mos Def and Talib Kweli?
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, not at all. Listen to Black Star, goddammit, definitely Black Star.
Y'all still online?
Yeah, we still online.
What do you hear? He went to change for the gym. Man, we about to close up out of here anyway, man. But
one last thing though. Hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So there's no point for all the black people or some black people that went at H&M and started acting like monkeys. What is that really doing?
Nothing.
Drawing, showing that we monkeys. That's it. Truly,
Right,
you
exactly.
have proven the oppressor right. Man, my name's Coco and I swing from the trees. Got my Cocoa Krispies.
Any race, you got normal motherfuckers, and then you got niggas. That's me. You know what I mean? With any, I don't want to say race, but with any fucking like group of people, you got ignorant motherfuckers, and you got normal motherfuckers, and the ones that did that are ignorant motherfuckers.
What? Hey, you was overseas. What did Japanese niggas do?
Those are the ones that you slapping their wives and shit. Oh, I seen it. Believe me.
They slapped their wives and did what now?
That's what Gus don't say that. You can't say and then if you mad at you for trying to interfere, that ain't some shit. That's how they are over there. They ain't your life. They ain't your shit. You don't know what she done. Be that shit be.
Alright. And then offer you some.
He in a restaurant, he just like, fine. Oh, yo, we ain't gonna do nothing about that. Like, hell no, they ain't our part.
And you drink sake. Yeah.
You don't interfere in nobody else's shit over there.
So how many times Ebony slapped you over there?
Every day.
Look at that.
She ain't, over there, you get the DDP. Like, yo, you gonna rabbit your room?
Yeah. God damn it! They killed him. It's God is my witness. He is broken in half. God damn. Oh man, that's fun. That's too funny for me, man. But no, Eb, y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
No, I do not. We had a great conversation. I like this one today.
Yeah, for sure. We got an after party discussion after Jeff go to the gym and shit. But we're gonna close this show out. So anyway, from Romy Mac, Mike, Sugar, and Karumbe, we out. Peace.